Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Can see some Shiek Falco. Very, very interesting matchup to say the least. If you ask Falcos, they probably think Shiek like bombs them in this matchup. And if you ask Sheiks, they probably think a little bit, maybe a little Shiek favored, but definitely not as much as the Falcos think it's Shiek favored. But oh, I like the down smash there, and I like the fair there. So we're gonna see a lot of crazy punishes. We're gonna see probably some gimps, especially on the Sheik's end. Maybe some back throw back airs if we're really feeling froggy. But speaking of feeling froggy, Professor Peen just kind of leaps with F smash. Oh, I like the weight, how he kind of hovered around the edge in that platform. Just kind of seeing how he would react to there. I feel like I say this every time I commentate their sets, but you can tell they practice. You can tell not only just like individually, but also like together. They just kind of know each other like so well. Even though this is like the Falco instead of the Fox that Quist usually plays against. Yeah, just controlling space really well. Not seeing either of these guys do anything typically or crazy like really a huge risk, but he gets a really nice back air. He just like really times as well. And speaking of timing things well, Peen gets one of his signature ledge grabs, and like Peen, our Quist kind of dies for it. So I think we could just see a really crazy punish here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna forward air off the ledge then. Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like sometimes you see a matchup so much, and then you like sometimes blank out on like what to actually even talk about. Doesn't get the reaction tech chase there. Oh. Unfortunately, jumps a little too high to get anything off of that. Cool. Tries to get down tilt. Weird little tech situation Professor Peen kind of conducted there. But yeah, Quist is just going to control in space here. Not doing really anything crazy. Oh. Cool. Yep, and then the classic F tilt into fair. You're gonna see it, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, he's sticking with the Falco. I think he's played Falco the entire tournament. I don't think we're going to see anything. I don't think we're going to see any different the rest of the tournament. This is probably going to be his hardest challenge in terms of the Falco. But like I said, it's because they play each other so often. And every single set that I've watched by them throughout the weeklies has been really, really crazy and like close and like, yeah, it's like really back and forth. It's really a joy as someone who's newer to the scene to like get to watch like such like, these crazy good players like on a weekly basis, like just combat it. And it's just I'm just glad we have this. Yeah, it's really cool. But stop. Okay. Ooh, that was. I love when like the physics in this game do something really wonky, and then some people are like players just know like, oh, I can combo it with this, and they just do it. But speaking of comboing, no real fancy combo needed. Just a good old back air off the stage. You're gonna see that from Shiek, you know. Gets a shield grab there. Ooh, he gets a really crazy couch cancel. Gets and he just F smashes again. I like just when everyone, like players, just abandon thought and just like hit a random F smash and it works. Not saying either of these players have lack of thoughts because they're very smart, very good players. So, oh, that was a good recovery and a good wait by Quist too as well. Ooh, I kind of like the fake out with the little empty hop there. I don't know if Quist was exactly planning on or like expecting what he was going to go for there. And I like the little wave land. Like, Peen, just without, no matter character he's playing, his movement is just like the smoothest thing, you know? It's just so, it's just really cool to see, you know? It's just, ooh, crazy tech by Quist. And Peen was just kind of on top of him and ready for it. And again, that's just like one of those things, like when you're so used to playing people that you know when they kind of go for options like that, especially kind of how to play around it as well. And you just swats them. All right, so last stock. Not sure what we're gonna see. You can see a Gimp. You can see a long stock of both these players playing very patient. We can see an F smash from Shiek, usually not on purpose, unless just like the disrespect. And we're also going to see, unfortunately, someone drop a little too low for Professor Peen's end of his stock in this game. So 2-0 Quist. Not sure what we're going to see counter pick here. Alright, so we're going back to Birdland, as I've been calling it. Yeah, I imagine Peen's just either going to try to like triple the aggression, or we're just going to see like a little spot dodge session there, trying to fake each other out. Yeah. Oh, up air, back air. Oh, up tilt. Oh, that was a crazy sequence Peen just hit. And yeah, Quist almost tries to hit something equally as crazy. Tried to read the high recovery with a fair. Oh, and tries to get the needles there too as well. Doesn't quite get anything off of it though. And he gets the F tilt. F tilt fair. You know, you've seen it 1,000 times. But Quist is like one of those players who's like, yeah, you see it 1,000 times, but like he's gonna hit it 1,000,000 times, you know. He's just so consistent. Oh, like the little hesitation they had. Ooh, yeah, that was really smart to get the up air like that. Ooh, I like when he was trying to get the cloud there, but unfortunately just didn't hit it. But I also like the Quist. See, man. I like the bear there. Unfortunate air dodge there. Blows a raspberry. I'm gonna imagine that was probably Peen. Probably a little disappointed in himself in that movement. The moment. It's been good, really good overall. But unfortunately, when you give him Mouse a cookie and Quist's gonna take the whole bakery, and he's gonna get this crazy ledge dash. Yeah. All right. So that was a 3-0. Good stuff to Quist, but definitely Peen showed a lot of promise with his Falco.